Hence we will not say that Greeks fight like heroes, but we will say that heroes fight like Greeks.
Those are the words of Winston Churchill, and few things live up to that quote more than the performance of Greece at UEFA Euro 2004. But let's rewind a bit, because solely highlighting that tournament without context, despite how sensational it is, doesn't do the Greeks justice. One must understand the context and sheer magnitude of their performance in its entirety. Greece's maiden Euro appearance was as early as 1980, earlier than most nations actually. At the time, it was only an 8-team tournament, and it was quite an unlikely appearance for them, as they had lost their 2 opening games in qualification, 3-0 against Finland and 2-0 against the Soviet Union. Both were away games, yet they proved to be a dominant home team, defeating Finland 8-1 and Hungary 4-1, followed by a 0-0 draw away against Hungary and a 1-0 home win against the Soviet Union, which saw Greece qualify for UEFA Euro 1980. Interestingly enough, Greece changed its national flag before their qualification match against Hungary, unfortunately getting rid of their beautiful Nordic cross and replacing it with a flag they have to this day. Their group contained reigning Euro champions Czechoslovakia, reigning Euro runners-up West Germany, and reigning World Cup runners-up the Netherlands. A true group of death if there ever was one. Greece performed well in the group, given how incredibly competitive it was, but in such a group, even a remarkable performance resulted in a 4th place finish, and only one obtained a point, losing 1-0 against the Netherlands, 3-1 against Czechoslovakia, and holding West Germany to a 0-0 draw. Greece's next major tournament appearance was at the 1994 FIFA World Cup, a tournament they came to after going undefeated in qualification. So they came to the tournament with high hopes, but these hopes crashed down faster than the Greek economy following the 2008 recession, losing every game without scoring a single goal. In qualification for Euro 2004, Greece lost their first 2 games, just like in 1980. After that, something must have clicked though, because they won the remaining 6 games without conceding a single goal. After 2 failed attempts at major tournaments, Greece proved to be 3rd time lucky. Only figuratively speaking, of course, because it was not the result of luck, rather superb tactics by manager Otto Rehhagel and team cohesion and commitment. Their opening game was against Portugal's golden generation, who also happened to be hosts. It was the best Portugal side since the 1966 World Cup, where they finished 3rd. Greece would have to be brave, and brave they were, more specifically Georgios Karagounis, as he opened the scoring in the 7th minute with a remarkable long-range effort. Angelos Bassina's penalty in the 51st minute doubled their lead, and heroic defending made sure Cristiano Ronaldo's 93rd minute goal just served as consolation for Portugal. Greece won 2-1. Spain was their next opponent. It was a difficult game, but Greece earned a well-deserved point. Russia, the supposed weakest team of the group, actually defeated Greece 2-1 in their final group game. Yet Greece advanced to the quarterfinals nonetheless, on goals scored. Reigning European champions France awaited Greece in the quarterfinals. It was a courageous performance by the Greeks, with heroic defending. Angelo Charisteas eventually found the back of the net, and Greece were victorious. Another sensational win for them, and at this point they had proven anything was possible. The best team of the tournament up until that point, the Czech Republic, were their semi-final opponents. The Czechs, who had defeated the Netherlands and Germany among others, were the favourites, despite Greece also causing major upsets. It was an end-to-end game that could have gone either way. Stuck at 0-0 after full time, Euro 2004 was the first tournament the controversial silver goal rule was used in, meaning if a team leads at the half-time break of extra time, they'd be declared winners. It came into play this game, as Tyanos Dellas scored the winning header in the 105th minute. Portugal would get the opportunity to get revenge for their group stage defeat. Despite their shaky start to the tournament, Portugal had redeemed themselves, defeating Russia, Spain, England and the Netherlands on the route to the final. Regardless of what Greece had proven, Portugal were favourites. But Angelo Charisteas and Greece defied the 80-1 odds by scoring the winning goal in the 57th minute. A 1-0 scoreline that wouldn't have stood had it not been for defending that defied expectations and description. An inspirational story. If Greece can do it, any country can.